The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
Good.
I think our listeners are going to really find this interesting, inspirational, and they may shed a tear. I don't know. All I know it is heartfelt. So, well, let's start with the little girl, Charla, who grew up in rural Marble, Texas.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you were a gymnast. You were a gymnast at a young age, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Well, my mother found me just bouncing all over the house, so she decided to put me in gymnastics at the age of 5. I quickly advanced to intermediate gymnastics, and I went into advanced gymnastics by age 8.
You were in advanced gymnastics by 8? Wow.
Yeah, I went in. I remember going in when I was 5. I mean, I know it sounds funny that I remember that, but I just do. I was excited, and they were just throwing all these skills at me and cartwheels, and I mean, I was just nailing them, and I've never really. It just came natural to me. So, you know, by age 8, I was competing in gymnastics and loved it. I loved the competition, and I think that's just where my whole love of fitness and competing and all that really began.
And that was the time that you, little Charla said, "Hey, I want to compete. I want to be competitive." You probably scared the boys around.
Well, I did. You know, it was so funny is that, I started, doing gymnastics, and I noticed my body kind of changing. I was getting a little muscular, and especially in the arms. Mm-hmm. And I always had these little boys always ask me, "Charla, show us your guns. Do a bicep, show me your biceps," or whatever. I would just start cracking up because, they were kind of big. I mean, for my age, it was just the whole gymnastics and everything that the training I did, hard training, very definite, hardcore conditioning back then. But, my coach was awesome, loved her.
Yeah, I know all about that. I used to be a gymnast myself way back when. That's a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do that today. My God.
Oh, I know. I can still do it. So.
Well, I'm sure you can still do it. Look at you. You're in tremendous shape. So you started there, but now, what were you, when you were in gymnastics? What was your specialty? The high bar? What were you doing? Parallel bars?
Bars. I was awesome in the bar area. Floor was my specialty. I could do double backs, double fulls, which is a triple or a double twist in the air in a complete layout position, doing a round off back handspring into a double full. That's pretty much the top that I got. I mean, I was able to do double backs too, but just back then, gymnastics was that level, just doing those types of tricks was, top back then. So, but I was very advanced for my age.
Well, the other thing is that with gymnastics, bodybuilding, fitness competition, everything evolved over the years. Everything's so much different now,
Yeah, it is.
So you can't do that. I mean, kids nowadays, they were involved in that. The stuff that was done 10 years ago is like basic stuff now, which is interesting.
I know. It's really, that's crazy.
Yes.
But,
called raising a bar, and thank God I'm older, so I'm done.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad I'm not having to do all that. That's too hard.
That's funny. From there, you went to high school, and as you said, and as I know, you were very competitive, not only in sports but in other school activities. I heard that you were a dancer as well. Is that true?
Yes. The drill team.
So what do you look? Do you still dance? Are you going to go on Dancing on the Stars? Is that where we're going to see you next?
I wish. That would be actually kind of fun. I would love to do that. I actually had a thought of wondering how to get on that. So that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're out there. All you need is someone out there that's on the show to hear this and get you on, because God knows it's interesting to have you on there, because I think you would take your partner, spin him around. He may not come back. He'll probably keep spinning for days.
Yeah, I'll be in the lead. I'll be the leader. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be. Oh my God. But you were in college for a little bit after high school. Because when you were in high school, you were dancing, you were cheerleading, doing all that jazz. You were involved in a lot of sports. You went to college, and what happened? You left and you wanted to.
I don't know. My drive and passion was just fitness and trying to just, help people get healthy. I was trying to really figure out the whole thing. And that's when I just realized, I'm just not really interested in the books and the studies and all that. I want to find out about this fitness and, health and how to stay healthy and the nutrition part of it and, weightlifting and I was just so interested in all of that. And so I just said, you know what, that's the way I'm going to go. So I got certified as a personal trainer, started training people, still learning, how this combination of things work. But yeah, I just gave up college because my passion was really into fitness.
And I'm going to state something here so our listeners understand. You didn't leave college to sit on the couch and figure out what you were going to do. You had a dream.
No.
And traditional education wasn't going to help you with that you chose to go still with education, but educating yourself in fitness. Right. I need to clear that up so people understand that.
I definitely, I got a job working as a manager in the GNC, General Nutrition Centers. I was always online trying to educate myself with nutrition, just trying to get more knowledge to learn more about this so that I can help people. I learned tons and tons about supplements, herbs. I have a book that I still read. It's called Nutritional Healing. It's a wonderful book that can help you figure out what types of vitamins, minerals, herbs to take for, sicknesses or anything like that. It's just a wonderful book that has really helped me learn a lot of things. But more so just getting online and educating myself through that and of course my own experiences with the weight gain, after my kids and all that. I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a minute.
We're going to get into that in a second. I want our listeners to get a really good idea of your journey, and that is the purpose of this, because you have a very interesting journey. Just to touch on this, right now you are a personal trainer.
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right.
Yes, I am working out of Anytime Fitness here in Bakersfield.
Okay.
And I train lots of people, so I'm helping lots of people, which is what my main goal is here.
Well, that's a big thing. Now we're going to move forward a little bit. We're going to move to the year 2000.
All right.
You got married in 2000 to your now hubby, Rob, and you were still living in Texas at the time. And
yes, we were.
Yeah, and this is kind of when your story becomes tragic. I know it's going to be hard, but can you tell us what happened?
Yes, I can. It was a big tragedy, but it's made me stronger, and I'm able to talk about it a little bit more now than I used to. So, in 2000, my husband and I got married, and we wanted to start a family right away. So, immediately I got pregnant, and we were all happy.
Rob's quick.
And yeah, it really was. It happened really fast. We were like, what? We weren't expecting that.
You go, Rob. Go ahead.
Oh, no. He's going to want to hear that. Anyway.
You got to give him his props a little bit.
Oh, right. I know. But in my 7th month of pregnancy, I went to the doctor to make sure everything was okay, and they noticed that the baby's heart was a little bit enlarged. And they said, don't worry about it. We're going to get you in to see a doctor about that. We're going to have a sonogram on him and everything. And we quickly found out